guys what is going on. So, if you wonder why, we got all these beers here, and if you don't know, do I look a little different today? Well, if I am looking a little different, well, that is because yesterday I turned the big 2-1, and so I'm 21 years old now, and it's time to try some type of beers that are well known, and to give my feedback to you guys if you're not yet that age and wondering what it's going to be like when you hit this age, or if you're already this age and you're wondering what the heck does beer taste like. Well, today I'm going to let you know. So, here we go. And also, if you get wondering what this is around my neck, yesterday I went to the casino and I got the old card here, Red Hot Rewards card, has my name on it and everything, and a little bit of advice: I wouldn't go to a casino if you don't know what you're doing, because I think it's a ripoff. It's not fun, really. It's a good experience to see what it looks like in there and to witness it all and stuff, but I wouldn't go and spend too much money because it's going to go down the drain. So if you want to blow it, then blow it. If you don't, then don't go. So another thing I got in the mail is my ID. It's official right here. Got it today. Yesterday was Sunday, so it didn't come in the mail. And there is my face right there. I am cheesing right there. Got that taken. So, without further ado, let's try it. I don't know, I never really tasted beer ever, just took a little sips here and there, so I have no clue what to expect. So, before we begin, I got paper towel, I got my trash can over here just in case if things get a little out of hand and I do not like it, you know, so there's that. And I figure to do this, maybe we should only do it the right way and put the old cowboy hat on, because it's time to get some drinks on, partner. So, where do we start first? I have no clue. I'll give you the rundown here. I'll give you the lineup. We got batting first, Coors Light, Born in the Rockies. Batting second, we got a little Bud Light. Everybody knows Bud Light, I would hope. Batting third, and this is sponsored by the PGA, Golfer's Choice, we got Michelob Ultra. Batting cleanup, we got Miller Lite, so there is that one. And we got batting fifth, we got a little bit of the old PBR, Pabst Blue Ribbon, America. Batting sixth, we got President Bush's beer. I don't really know what he drinks, but we got Bush. Then, something I never heard before, we got Rolling Rock Extra Pale Premium Beer, right there. That is batting seventh. And batting eighth, from the bottle division, we got my Corona, right there, Corona Extra. And for the Corona, we got a little bit of the old lime here to try a little bit of that in it after I take the regular sip to see what that tastes like. But that's a big boy too right there, that's a big glass. Then we got a little bit, I think, Dutch beer, little Heineken in the green bottle from the bottle division. Batting eighth. Batting ninth, we got a little bit of Mike's Hard Lemonade. And coming out of the Pansy division. Well, I hear anyway. And not batting 10th, because it's only 9 batters, so our pitcher for the evening is a little Budweiser. So, we'll try that bad boy out. So, let's begin. Woo. First up, Coors. Again, I have never really tried beer before, just sips here and there, so might as well do it first here on the YouTube. Napkin in hand. We're just taking little sips, and you can tell all these are close, so it's not like water in them. It is the real deal, the real stuff. So I'm gonna say I'm a heavyweight, so we'll see. First up, Coors Light. Smells like beer, obviously. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of light, I would say. I have no clue because I'm not a beer drinker, but it's a little tangy. Not too beery, but it's beery. Scale of 1 to 10. Give it a 5. Give it a 5. Next up, Bud Light. One of America's popular beers. Hear that can crack open. Yeah, this one's smelling pretty beery. Okay, yeah. Yeah. That is pretty beery. Yeah, I give that on a scale of 1 to 10. Give it a 3. Not big on it. I can put it down, but not enjoyable. Third, we got Michelob Ultra. What the golfers drink on tour. Try this one out. I golf also, so hopefully this one's not bad. And again, this is a lot of beer, a lot of calories, so I don't recommend drinking all of it because if you are in fitness, you do not want to gain a beer belly. You don't need that. No, you want 6-pack abs. You do not need no keg. So, without further ado, Michelob Ultra. That's I'm guessing it's a light beer. It tastes more like Coors Light. It's more lighter than that Bud Light, I would say. Again, not my favorite. And I'll give that on a scale of 1 to 10. Bump that up to probably 5.5, I guess. So far this one's leading. The Golfer's Choice is leading. So, there's that one. And, yeah. Next up, we got a little bit of Miller Lite. I've heard some bad things about Miller Lite, but I know people that drink Miller Lite, so I don't know. Try this one out. And again, I don't know if I like beer, like if I find one I want to drink or not, but we're going to try a little Miller Lite. Batting cleanup. Here we go. Okay. Miller Lite has more of like a ump to it. It has a little more of a little bit more of like a little more of an action punch to it. A little more fizzy, I think. The other ones are more like watery, except for the Bud Light. Bud Light's a little more strong, but yeah, I'll give Miller Lite a 6 for beer wise. Not like amazing wise, but for beer wise, that's a 6. That's so far my favorite. That's not bad. It's more fizzy. Next one, it's an old school classic, I hear. A little PBR, Pabst Blue Ribbon. It must be good because it has a blue ribbon, right? So, let's try this one. Here we go. Pabst Blue Ribbon. This one smells pretty beery. Yeah, this one tastes more like a Bud Light, I would say. To me, it tastes like Bud Light and Miller Lite. These two are in its own class, and these three taste about the same. I would say this one tastes more like Miller Lite, I would think. It's different. It's not bad. I think so far they're almost all tasting the same. There's not one really different one, I would say. I would give that a 5, I guess. and you burp and you get full. Oh, you get full. I found out when you drink beer. So I only say drink on special occasions. Drink like that. Drink responsible. Do not be going crazy. If you want abs, if you want to be successful, if you're going for a future with fitness, that's what you do. I'm just doing this to help you guys out, to see what type of beer you guys like and I like, if you don't know already. And we got Busch. See what Busch tastes like. I know people that drink Busch, so they had a good crack to it, so we'll see what happens with this one. Number 4, I think that's Kevin Harvick's number for NASCAR. This one don't even have no smell. Barely a little smell. Whoa. That one is pretty strong. That one has it has a little kick to the beginning of it. Like, it has more of a beer kick at the beginning with the fizz in it. Then it dies down. Yeah, I would give this one I give it a 3. I'm not big on that one. Not liking that one too much. So far, I would have to say so far it's probably Miller Lite so far. I would have to say probably. Now this one I have never heard of, never seen it or anything like that. So I used to work at a gas station, but I don't remember seeing this before. This is Rollin' Rock Extra Pale Premium Beer. So try this one, give this one a go, and let's see what this is like. Again, this one smells just like Busch. Shit. I don't know. I think it's probably gonna be the same deal here. Here we go. Yeah, tastes the same. You know, I'm not a beer drinker, so I don't know, but I feel like a lot of these taste the same. But the light ones have their own distinctive flavor so far, and I feel like this Miller Lite has its own smoother flavor, but they're all relatively the same, I feel like. So this one, same deal. Now, Corona. We got a Corona. Now, this is a big bottle. Well, this is a big boy here. And look at that, how my hand doesn't even fit around the whole thing. And I've seen a YouTuber drink Corona and whatnot, and I don't know, I like the bottle of it. I think it looks cool and stuff. So I hope I like it because I think it looks cool and stuff. And I don't know anybody that drinks a Corona really, except for like on YouTube and stuff. So this is the one where I'm going to try it first and then put a little lime in it because I hear it's supposed to be good with the lime. So from the bottle division, Corona. Alright guys, now this one, gotta pop her open. So from the bottle division, we got Corona. Wrong way. There it is. Whoa, this one smells. This one smells completely different than the rest. If I'm gonna be honest right now, that literally smells like a little bit of beer, but majority, that smells like skunk. It honestly smells like skunk. Oh my god. I think it's like from Mexico, this beer. Well, here goes the Corona that I thought I might like, but I don't know. Here we go. Okay. Doesn't taste like skunk, at least. Well, that one has a very weird taste, very distinctive. Doesn't taste like any of these. It's really has a strong finish to it, like a really strong on the back of your tongue sensation. Right now, just with no lemon, I don't know, I'm not, well actually lime, because it's green, lime, you know. Maybe I'm already drunk, I don't know, just joking. It's not the greatest, I don't think. It's just, it has a unique taste compared to the other ones. So we're going to hit a little bit of a lime juice in there. try it out like that. I have no clue how much. Oh yeah, you can see it like going in there. It's freaking interesting. So, woo! That's limey. All right. Wow. Before I drink this, I forgot to say that like beer reminds me of tea. Like if you drink a bottle of tea, like Lipton tea or something, it leaves that dry sensation in your tongue and mouth. I have a feeling, well, I feel like that's what it does with beer. Like that's how beer is. But anyway, we're gonna try this out with lime. So Corona lime, I guess you could call it. I don't taste no lime. And we add a little more lime, I guess, because I don't taste it. Just warming up. Anyway, cheers. Tastes a lot better. Again, you know, I tried all these beers, so it's like, my taste tester might be going a little bit, but right now, it's pretty good with lime. I'm liking it. I'll give this one without lime. If you don't drink it with lime, I will give this a 2. It has a weird, strong finish, and I don't like that. With lime, it's more smooth and more subtle and whatnot. Takes that finish, that strong finish out of there. So I would give it probably, I'll give it a 6.5, probably. So Corona lime, I'm liking you. Corona with no lime, I'm not liking you. This one is Heineken. For all you Dutch people out there, this is probably your beer. Little Heineken, brewed in Holland. Original recipe, here we go. Green bottle, from the bottle division. Well, maybe I don't need that. Nope, I need it. Okay, this one's smelling like the Corona one, without lime. More skunky alcohol flavor, smell to it, I mean. Here we go, from the bottle division, Heineken. That one's interesting too, like at first it's like nothing, it's like dull, really flat, and at the end it kind of brings up that alcohol and back down. I don't know. It's really different. It's like, I feel like all these alcohols, all these beers, I mean, like it starts, like they all have their own, they're all the same flavor, I feel like, but their own way of bringing the alcohol in there. Like some of it is really flat and not much, and some is high alcohol and high finish, and then some is like flat, and then high finish with alcohol, and some is just high first and then flat finish, or it's like really weird how, but it's all excuse me, it's all kind of the same type deal going on with it. I don't know, being my first time ever drinking beer, it's like I don't see much difference in any of this. It's like I don't see how people as one fan to another fan of beer, like I feel like it's almost all the same. So, but I'm not a hardcore beer person either, so yeah. It's not bad, it's just it's like bitter and little at the end, like bitter, I don't know. I'm gonna try it with lime, I think. Just, it's not by rule, you know, I'm breaking the rules. I don't do the rules on beer, like typical beer people. Oh, follow the rules, you know, don't mix beer, don't do this beer. Might as well try, I mean, who cares, it's just beer, so it's not like superstition deal, so. I'm gonna try Heineken with lime. Who would have known? Maybe it's gonna be really good, maybe it's not. Here we go. About the same with Corona, not bad now. Anyway, spent enough time on that one. That was from the bottle division. Now, from what I call not the can division, its own unique one out of all of these. For all you ladies out there, or pansy guys out there, or both, from the pansy division, we got Mike's not soft, but hard lemonade. I feel like I'm gonna like this because I like lemonade, and I feel like this isn't gonna be that bad. So, without further ado, it's a nice crack. Now this smells good. This smells just like lemonade. Yeah, lemonade, because it is a mixed hard lemonade. So, it smells like a melted sour rock hard. Lemon or something, you know, lemon candy. Here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, so that was not quite what I expected. My first gulp or swallow tasted like true lemonade. It was full-on lemonade. That's all I tasted, lemonade. And then halfway through, it started changing over, and towards the end, it didn't go towards this alcohol flavor at all, like this true beer flavor. It went so south. It went to like Florida, and I'm in Michigan. It went to Florida, and now it reminded me of wine, and I'm not a wine person. I tasted like, I guess you can call it pure alcohol at the end. It might as well say like really alcohol at the end. And I'm not liking it. Starts off good, ends bad. So, yeah. Again, there it was again. It was so good at the beginning, and then it went off the slope. So, yeah. And I forgot to mention, I think, Heineken, you know, I'll give it a 5, I guess. If you haven't noticed, like all of these have been between like I think 2 and 5 or something like that, like 2 and 6, 7 or something like that. Yeah, 2 and 7 or something like that. But so there's not one good one and not one bad one. Well, obviously they're not that good, I don't think, in my opinion. But so that was from the Pansy division. I mean, if I could base it on start and finish, I give it a 8 or 9, and I give it a 1 or 0. I don't like it. So, but all in all, my overall number, I'll give it a 2. So maybe I'm not a pansy after all. So that is from the Pansy division. And bringing up the rear, not last but not least, we got your good old American Budweiser. Which I know people, I have a buddy that loves this stuff, so never tried it. I'm like, all these, so here we go with a little Budweiser. Let's crack this baby open. So, excuse me. And here we go with a little Budweiser. Let's smell it first. This one has no smell. It's reminding me of like Bud Light, Miller Lite, and I think Busch or Pabst, or maybe both, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm not getting much of a smell. I bet this is going to be pretty beery. Not alcohol-y, but like beer, like just pure beer taste. So yeah, this ain't a light one, this is regular. So here we go. Budweiser. I don't know. I'm getting a normal. I feel like if you blindfold me right now and made me try these beers, I would think Budweiser, PBR, Miller Lite, and Bud Light would all taste the same, and maybe this green one, Rolling Rock, would taste the same. And then these two have its own distinctive kind. Like if you remind yourself, this one's from Mexico. This one is from, where is this one from? Oh, this one's from Holland, which is over there. It's Dutch beer. And then Pansy, you know, that's in its own self. And then Michelob and Coors is a light beer, if you haven't noticed. And that's more watery, like less potent, I think, than like how your other beers are. So with Budweiser, yeah, I mean, they're all not like bad, but they're not all like I'd say give give old Budweiser, I mean, good old American beer or whatever, I'd say 5 or 6, I guess. It's what I expected. That's what I expected with all these except for Corona, Heineken, and especially Mike's Hard Lemonade. I did not expect that one to be so weird tasting, so flavor changing in that swallow. So let's see. Like I said, give that one what I did. And so let me give you guys a visual of what I would say. These two, its own class. Then I would say, yeah, I would say these ones, its own class. These ones, its own class. Not because they're glass, but because I guess maybe they're foreign beers, I don't know. And then this one, its own class. So you got, stereotypically, got light beer plus this, which I would say is the manly division, plus these are manly division, and this one's pansy division. But in my division, I think of these are the same, your normal American beers or whatever. If they're not American, whatever, but I feel like these ones are the same type. If you taste any of these, it would taste the same, not much of a difference. You can tell a little bit of a difference, but not much at all. These ones are in its own class because they're light beers and because, I don't know, it just has like a watery flavor to it. And then I give these its own class, not because they're bottles, but because I would say they're from different countries, so I can see where that could be a difference. And if you haven't remembered that the Corona, I would say, is not the greatest, but if you put the lime in it, it makes it a little bit better, so more enjoyable. And then that's its own class. The foreign beers is its own class, and then the Pansy beer, which is Mike's Hard Lemonade, is in its own class. It's in the Pansy division, I guess. I would not recommend it. It's just I don't like the beer that will, one flavor and then it'll sneak up on you and go another way. I want to go down the same road. Drive me down the same road. I don't want to be taking no detours, so not for me. So if I had to pick my favorite beer out of all of these, like on any occasion, like obviously I think if I was in Mexico, I would drink Corona with a lime. Because, I mean, it's your go-to thing. If I'm over there in where the Dutch are, in Holland, I would probably drink this. Even though I wouldn't like it, it's just your thing to do. And, being an American, being in America, I would have to pick, probably. People might go nuts, people might not go nuts about this decision, but honestly, it's your own opinion. People told me all these different opinions, and if I had to pick my own opinion, the winner here out of all these different beers would have to be, remember my taster's kind of going, but if I had to pick one, it would have to probably be Miller Lite. That'd probably be the beer that I would drink, possibly, because it's not super nasty, but it's not super good. It's just right in the wave in between. It's like in the middle of these. It's just like pleasant. It's not where you squint your eyes or anything like that. So I would have to say Miller Lite, I think. Let me take another swig here and let's see if I am right. Yeah, I would have to say Miller Lite, because it's about what I expect beer would be, and it's nothing overpowering and it's nothing watery like these. So there you have it, guys. I did the beer challenge, or not challenge, I did the beer test and flavor test for the beer. Out of all these beers, there's more beers out there, more beers to try at some point, but I'll leave that up to you guys. And if I had to pick a beer, right there it is, Miller Lite. That's what I would have to go with. So yeah, that's all the beers. I hope you liked it. When you turn 21, or if you are 21, make sure you try it. See what you like, if you like what you don't like. And make sure you do not drink a whole bunch, because you don't want a keg. You want a shredded six-pack. That's what we're all about on this channel. We're about healthiness. We're about lifestyle and fitness. And make sure you comment if you want subscribe down below. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, follow me on the Instagram, and I will absolutely catch you guys on the next one. See ya.